I was having a great time as a pediatrician years ago. It was really fun taking care of families. And one of the things that happened in the practice that was an unexpected turn was back in 1995, we started a website. My wife Cheryl and I started a website to be able to answer questions for parents that were urgent questions about their kids. And very quickly, because it was the first or one of the first websites, physician websites on the internet, we started getting questions from parents all over the planet. And we're having the time of our lives. At one point I turned to her and said, I can't even imagine being happier than this. Well, it was right after that we discovered the lump in her breast. And she was nursing. My youngest son at that time was 9 months old. And that night she turned to me and said, what do we feed our son? And before that, I was pretty glib about infant nutrition. And I said, breastfeeding is best, and it is. But if somebody was going to do a formula, I said pretty much, they're all the same, pick one, I don't care. But I couldn't say that to her. I couldn't look into her eyes and say they're all the same. So I decided to figure out the answer to that. And I started studying everything I could about baby's nutrition. It's just one thing that I could handle. And I talked to the world leaders in nutrition. I read every study that was there. And that's the week that I learned about this nutrient called DHA. That now you're hearing about, it's a buzzword. It's in all kinds of products now, but then it wasn't. It wasn't in any formula in the United States. But we already knew, the evidence was already there, that it's in breast milk and is a critical building block of babies' brains and their eyes. And formula-fed kids just weren't getting it. So I started agitating about that. I started calling formula companies and lobbying to have DHA put into infant formula. And thankfully in 2001, that became widely available. My problem is that as soon as kids are done breastfeeding or off formula, now it's like ripped away from them. They don't have a source. So you can normally get it in food. Wild salmon, it's a great source of DHA, but a lot of kids just don't eat fish. You can also get it, there are supplements that are available. But a lot of them are things that people just can't chew. Kids don't, they can't swallow the pills, they don't like the taste when it's chewed, they don't like it, they don't like the smell or the burnt back fish flavor. You can also get it in fortified foods, but often the amount fortified is really tiny. A toddler needs 150 milligrams a day. You'd often need 5 servings of some food to get enough that way. So that's why I'm excited about this partnership with TwinLab to bring you a breakthrough solution. It's a vegetarian DHA powder, Dr. Green vegetarian DHA powder. But the secret of this DHA powder is its versatility. So unlike the fish-based omega-3 supplements, our all-natural plant-based DHA tastes good to kids. It's a pleasant, light vanilla taste, and you can blend it into everyday foods and drinks that your child's already eating, into orange juice or yogurt or applesauce or baby food or fruit smoothies, virtually anything. And there's a full 100 milligrams of DHA per serving, unlike many fortified foods. So it's an incredibly easy way to add a meaningful amount of DHA to your child's diet. I'm also happy to report Cheryl's doing very well today and still running drgreen.com.